Jai Sri Ram friends, today we are going to see about Sanatan Dharma in Bagawan Ram's way. What an auspicious day today. What a great day today to talk about Bhagavan Ram, isn't it? And for you to listen. Yeah, I am saying great things are going to happen. Friends, make sure to like the video, comment and share. And also, if you are here for the first time, folks, plus please subscribe the channel Bharat Marg, and also make sure to press the notification button to get notified as we go live, so that you can be informed when we are live, so that you can join and become the part of the conversation, because we do go live on various different time zones. Okay, so please stay connected. And now let's talk about Bhagavan Sanatan Dharma in Bhagavan Ram's way. Okay, that's what we are going to talk about. Okay, and then what? Bhagavan Ram, on his way from Ayodhya to Rameshwaram, showcased Sanatan Dharma. You will see all the Abrahamic religion will attack Bhagavan Ram. Okay, you know why? If you understand Bhagavan Ram, then there is the Rakshas cannot take it. Rakshas cannot take it, because I will say, even if one of theirs comes in, I am going to prove it. If the Rakshas comes to you and become one of you as a Sanatan, the Rakshas will reject them, and because of Bhagavan Ram, I'll prove you why. Okay, and also, friends, watch the way of Sanatan from Ramayan as it happened. Comment and share, friends. Make sure not only for you to watch, but also to share with as many people, especially the younger ones, for them to know more about our Sanatan Dharma. Okay, that's what we are talking about. Okay, now, because Ramayan is about friendship, Ramayan is about equality, Ramayan is about love, Ramayan is about duty. You talk anything, you can learn from Ramayan, right? And now we are going to see the incident of Ramji. See, first Ramji, you know the story. Ramji was told by Mata Kaikeyi. She had, in fact, she had all devtas at the end thank Mata Kaikeyi. Okay, for you to know, Ramji goes on to say, how to forgive the enemy. You have to understand here. Ramji goes on to say that if only those who didn't had good jnana from the guru will go ahead and say bad about Mata Kaikeyi, was what Bhagwan Ram said about Mata Kaikeyi. Okay, so you have to understand. So many things to learn from there. And Bhagwan Ram, on the order of Mata Kaikeyi, and to fulfill the wishes given by his dad, left the kingdom, left everything, and along with Mata Sita and Bai Lakshman, goes to Vanvas for 14 years. 14 years. Friends, you know what? First thing what we are seeing is, after he crosses, I was there in this place. If you are watching this video, friends, go to Bharat Marg, and there is a playlist there called Ayodhya Ki Ram. Okay, you can click, and all the Ramji related videos are there, and you will see the video about Sringaverpur. Sringaverpur was the place which was ruled by Nishadraj Guh. Okay, and Nishadraj, I have to say, you friends, even today, Nishads are considered as EBC, okay, economically backward, and many times people hesitant to go to their homes, because I will say, you friends, I was talking to many Nishads and to make sure if this myth is right. But when I spoke to them, they were all vegetarians, and most of them at least. Okay, and they say, देख मेरा घंटी है, आप मुझे पूछ रहे हैं कि मैं मांस का हूं, क्या बात कर दिया आपने, बोल के मुझे बोल रहे थे. ओके, क्यों है कि निषाद्स आर सेड, द बोटमैन केवट जाति जो है, ओके, ये बोला जाता है कि ये चूहा खाते हैं, दे ईट रैट्स बोल के। तो इसलिए पीपल डोंट इवन गो नाउ टू देयर होम, ओके। एंड यू कैन सी द वीडियो about the caverns in Mathura's Krishna My Love, where I was doing an interview with caverns in the Yamuna ji. Okay, you must see that. And as the cavert speaks and other cavert, we have lots of videos with caverts. Okay, but in those days, Ramji, you have to understand, Ramji was going with cavert Nishad, and he hugged him, and he says, see, you have to understand the community that is said untouchable today by the Abrahamic religious people. That's how we were. And you understand, Nishad Raj Guh, on seeing him, Bhagavan Ram said, we were only four brothers, and with you we became five. Friends, you have to see that Sringavirpur video, and you will understand where it happened as it happened. This is just in the outskirts, 25 kilometers away from Prayagraj. Okay, incredible place. You should go. Contact us for more detail. Okay, but having said that, see, Kevat, he says, Ramji says to Kevat, Nishad Raj Guha, that we were only four brothers, with you we became five. Friends, and also you will know there are a lot of sadhu sons were waiting to do Pada Puja for Bhagavan Ram. Okay, in fact, just across the river of Ma Ganga, you know, Bharadwaj Rishi was waiting, and so many rishis were doing tapas for thousands and thousands of years to do Pada Puja for Bhagavan Ram. But you know who got the first right, folks? The first right was given to Guha, the Nishadraj Guh himself, who the world calls untouchable today, folks. Okay, who, and in fact, Bharadwaj Muni goes on to say to Guha, when Ramji and Sita Maya and Lakshman Bai cross with the boat to the Ganga Maya and goes to Prayagraj on that side to Maharishi Bharadwaj ashram, Guha doesn't sit there, okay, because he doesn't want to sit in front of all the people, right? Like Ramji, king of kings, and Bharadwaj Muni is Muni of Munis. He doesn't want to sit in front of them. And Bharadwaj Muni goes on to say, friends, to Guha, it is your humbleness. You say you call yourself a small person, but how can you be a small person when Bhagavan Ram hugged you and said, "You with you we became five brothers." Once Bhagavan Ram said this, how can you even call yourself a small niche person? So sit in the equal asan, bolke. He is giving the seat for him to sit down. Friends, this is Nishad Guhu for you. Okay, and you want to know the intensity of Nishad Guh. I am going to say this in next couple of minutes because it is quite common, friends. When we are going through a forest, think about it. Anybody can say you when you are going through a forest. Okay, anybody can come to you and say, "Oh, you are my brother," because you are. They see you on the way and you help them, and they have go on to say, "Oh, you are my brother. You are my sister." And is that a lip service what Bhagwan Rams did? I am going to prove you it is not. But the way of Sanatan, what Ramji lived in next couple of minutes points. Please stick around, okay, and watch and comment Jai Sri Ram if you agree with me, okay. And guess what? Now, next major event happened in now this is when, but a lot of things happen after he meets Guhji. For Guhji, Ramji gives his ring. Okay, he sees what is there. He gave up everything, nothing to give. Here is a Chakravarti, Raja's Raja, Bhagavan Ram want to give something to Nishadraj Guh because he crossed him from one side of the river to the other side. So he sees what is there, and all of a sudden, Mata Sita sees this ring in her hand. Okay, and she removes that and give that to Bhagavan Ram to give it to him, because see, you and me can say okay, thank you, and go, but it is Maharaja. Bhagavan Ram is Raja's Raja. How he can take a free service? He didn't want to do it. So he handed over that ring to Bhagavan Guh, Nishadraj Guh. And Nishadraj Guh says, Hey Bhagavan Ram, hey Ram, hey Raja Ram, you crossed, I crossed you from this side of the river to that side of the river, and guess what, you are giving me something. And in our culture, there is a dharma we follow, that is, the barber doesn't take money from barber, and the 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 doctor doesn't take money from the doctor, the fees from the doctor, and the boatman doesn't take money from the boatman. And so, why will I do it from you? I don't want it, because you are a boatman and I am a boatman. Then why should I take money from you? Asked Guha. And Lakshmanji was very confused. Why he will call, he's a Raja, why he will call Bhagavan Ram as a boatman? Then he asks him, what the heck you are talking about? Then Guha goes on to say, you know what, I just crossed you, Ganga Maya, from this side to that side, but you are the one who has to cross me this world, materialistic world, folks, and take me to that Vaikund. Okay, so you are a boatman for me. Who can take me? So that time when you have to take me from this world to that world, don't ask me how much sin I have, don't ask me how many good things I did, because as such, I am a niche person who is getting attracted to all the sins. But that time, remember, you are also a boatman, and I am also a boatman. So take me without seeing what I have or what I don't have. Okay, that is the biggest price what you can do, says Nishadraj Guha. You know, and it's an incredible scene, friends. And then what happens? After this, Bhagwan Ram reaches Panchvati, where he lives in Chitragood for a while. In fact, I am going to put out a video which we shot from Chitragood, where Bhagwan Ram lived for a long period of time, friends. Long period of time. Okay, and then he didn't want the Dandakaranya starts from there. I'm going to put the video. Stay connected with because we have done shooting on the Ram Vangaman Marg. Okay, and you will able to see it. And then in Panchvati, Bhagavan Ram, Sita Maya, who went with Bhagavan Ram, has been kidnapped by demon Rakshas, demon Ravan, coming in the form of Sadhu. You know that, right? Then he goes in search of Mata Sita along with Bhai Lakshman. And guess what, friends? And he reaches Hampi. In fact, we have done shooting in Hampi for you to see. These are all must see plays with your parents, with your children. You should go there, friends. You should go there. And this Kishkinda is nothing but Hampi of today, which is in Karnataka. Okay, and in Karnataka, when you go, we have put out the video already, and where the place is there where Shabari Mata stayed. Okay, Shabari Mata is the first one Bhagavan Ram meets. Okay, in fact, I will do more videos on it, and that is not the scope here. But what I am going to show you is how Bhagavan Ram spread the message of Sanatan. Okay, and guess what? The Sabari Mata is in today's terminology, she was a scheduled tribe. Okay, scheduled tribe. She was a tribe and no connection with outside world. And she was there and she was longing and waiting for Bhagwan Ram to come. She had no other intention in life, just to watch, just to have darshan of Bhagwan Ram she ever lived. And every day she used to bring fruits and flowers to welcome him, and she used to wonder what happens if the fruit I am having is not good. So what she will do is she will bite them, bite them to check if they are good. And see, we used to say don't offer the things that have been जो जो झूठा हुआ है उसको नैवेद्य नहीं कर पाएंगे. But not for Shabari, friends, not for Shabari. Mata Shabari used to bite the fruits and keep it for Bhagwan Ram to come and have it. Okay, and guess what? When Bhagwan Ram comes there, she is giving him the bitten fruits. Bitten fruits. That's what she is giving to Bhagwan Ram. And every one of the fruits she was offering was already tasted by her to make sure they are good. And guess what, friends? When this happens, Bhai Lakshman was almost like he couldn't believe what was happening, because she is giving the bitten fruits to Bhagwan Raman himself, and he is very, very hesitant to take those fruits and eat them. But Bhagwan Ram says, Lakshman Bhai, please eat. I feel like I, I feel like Mata Kausalya is feeding me after a long time. Friends, and he says, Lakshman Bai, to eat it. And he tastes the fruits and says to Mata Shabari that he never have tasted the fruits of this high quality ever. And these were all juta fruits, that is the bitten fruits already, but tasted by Mata Shabari. And she was a scheduled tribe in today's terminology. Who says, friends, Sanatan is not for everybody. He takes her with him. He takes her with him. And she shows the way for Hanumanji. This is even more better. See, these were all human. Hanumanji was having a monkey face. He was Shivji's avatar by himself, but that's not what we are talking about. We are talking about Sanatan in the way of Bhagavan Ram. Okay, guess what? Hanumanji sees him and hugs him, and you can see the tears coming out of his eyes, because first he couldn't realize who was it. Then Bhagavan Ram introduces himself and Lakshman Bhai and hugs him. And Hanumanji is all in tears, as you can see. You know, and Bhagavan Ram says, this is very important statement, folks, for you to remember, because see, by the time he came to Kishkinda, it has been 13 years over from the time he met Guha. Okay, Guha he meets in Prayagraj. Guha was the Raja of Sringaverpur, okay, outside of Prayagraj, whose boat he uses to cross the Ganga Maya to come and to the other side. But to him, Bhagavan Ram said, okay, as you can remember, to Nishadraj Guh, Bhagavan Ram said, we were four brothers so far. With you, we became five. This one, what Bhagavan Ram is going to do in Kishkinda, he is going to prove you that how serious he was with his words. And guess what, friends? Here to Hanumanji, Bhagavan Ram says, we were four brothers so far, and with Guha, we became five. Think about it. He remembers the person who met 13 years before, and he refers him the promise what he told him. He says, we were four brothers, and with Nishad Rajguh we became five, and Hanuman, with you we became six. Okay, my brother, says Bhagwan Ram. This goes on to prove you that Bhagwan Ram was very serious when he called Nishad Raj Guha's brother. And so do he was when he called Hanumanji. Friends, Sanatan is for everybody. You have to understand something, okay? Hanuman, Mata Sita was kidnapped, and both Bhagwan Ram and Bhaiya Lakshman were devastated. They were devastated, okay, and they were not knowing what to do. And there, when they are searching, they are seeing Pakshiraj, Garud, okay, who fought with Bhagavan, the Rakshas Raj, Ravan, and got severely injured, Jadayu, and fallen down, hanging for his life, just to save Bhagavan Ram, just in case he comes. And Bhagavan Ram reaches there, and Jadayu is struggling for his life. And as soon as Mata Sita's name Ramji hears, and Jadayu says, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, and Ramji hears it and comes to Jadayu, and Jadayu says to him, I fought all I can to save Mata Sita, but I couldn't, Ram. I am guilty of it. I fought with Ravan, the Lankapati Ravan, but he cut me off with the Chandrahans. You know, and I couldn't fight him no more. I fall down here, holding my life, just to let you know Mata Sita has been kidnapped by Ravan, and he is he has taken her in the south direction, and you should go and get her back. Mata Sita is terribly sad. Please save her, because I will die and go and see your brother Father in heaven, and he will ask me about you. What I will say, says Jadayu. And friends, you know what? Bhagavan Ram promises him that you don't need to say anything, and I will send Ravan very soon to there to come by himself along with his relatives and say the whole story to my dad. And you know what is important there? When then Ramji's lap, Jadayu gives his life. And guess what, friends? And that's when he didn't throw Jadayu body and go. Ramji, Ramji does last rites for Jadayu. Okay, can you believe this, folks? This is Sanatan. This is Sanatan, what our children have to learn. Friends, for Jadayu, even after all the sadness struck at him, losing the loving wife, everything, you know, Bhagavan Ram does last rites to Jadayu, the Garudra Jadayu, and then moves. This should give us the compassion of Sanatan for you, because he sees Jadayu as his own father, okay, and does the entire ritual, and then he goes. Friends, this is Sanatan, and the Mata Sabari given juta fruits, bitten fruits, tasted fruits, Bhagavan Ram eats gladly and says that he experienced this when Mata Kausalya gave. Okay? And that is Sanatan for you. There is no discrimination in Sanatan. Sanatan has been spoiled to its worst by the Abrahamic Rakshas log. But you know what? Let's see the Sanatan in the purest form as shown by Ramji. Okay, Bhagavan Ram himself. And friends, this is after this only Bhagavan Ram meets Hanumanji, and he calls himself a brother. He says, we were four brothers, and with Guha we became 5, and with you we became 6. Friends, we have the video of the place where Hanumanji met Ramji and where he hugged him. We have the video in Bharat Marg. When you see it, you will get so emotional. You know, the people who call this mythology are here to brainwash our children, because step by step where Ramji stayed, 198 places where Ramji stayed, all are recorded and you will be able to see them. So it's not a mythology, it's a history, friends. Okay, hope you know that. You stop calling that as a mythology. Okay, and if some good hearted person calling it a mythology, you better say them to watch the videos in Bharat Marg to understand the difference between mythology and history. Friends, this is something incredible. You know, Rakshas Raj's brother Vibhishan comes to Sharanagati in Rameshwaram to Bagawan Ram, and everybody in his team except Hanumanji is opposing to take Vibhishan. Okay, in his team, they say these Rakshas log, you cannot trust them. Even today there are a lot of Rakshas friends. They say we will cut your head, we will cut this, we will cut that. If you do how we say, then it is okay. Otherwise you convert and become like us, then it is okay. Otherwise we will cut you. That's okay. Their people one at a time come and join us, and we have to take them in, because that's what was shown by Ramji. See, Vibhishan comes there, and as soon as Vibhishan comes, Hanumanji knows about Vibhishan, but forget about those things. He was a Rakshas Raj, Ravan's brother. But when he comes, Ramji takes him with love, and he says, I will make you Lankapati. Okay, understand, folks? This place is there next to Rameshwaram, where Ramji met Vibhishan, and where Ramji did Upavash on recommendation of Vibhishan. Vibhishan becomes his inner circle from there on. Okay, and a lot of stories are there in Bharat Marg about Vibhishan. I'll recommend you to see. Okay, but friends, this is the message for you today. On Ramji's this holy day, I want you to know Sanatan, as shown by Ramji, had no discrimination at all. Okay, in the Bhagavan Ram, on his way from Ayodhya and Rameshwaram, showcased Sanatan Dharma, and which we should follow in the purest form. Okay, and I will like you to like this video, share with as many people as you can. Comment Jai Sri Ram. Not because this is a video from Bharat Marg. I know you love Bharat Marg, but you know why? Our children need to know Sanatan at its best. Sanatan in the purest form. Sanatan should not be taught by Rakshas in their version. Okay, you have to understand that. And friends, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you saw it. Hope this makes sense to you. Sanatan at its purest form. Okay. Jai Sri Ram, friends. But before going further, I'll recommend you, if you really, it's not important to be a Sanatani. It's important to be a practicing Sanatani. For that, you have to learn Sanskrit. Because if you don't know Sanskrit, you cannot read our epics and scriptures in the purest form. You will only able to read the way the Rakshas want you to read. So please join the course of Sanskrit in Bharat Marg, and it is free for all age groups. And you can just send us a WhatsApp and register for the course. And also, friends, do know that we have a membership program. We need your support. And guess what? You are not a Sanatani till you do Go Seva. You are not a Sanatani practicing Sanatani till you do Nandi Seva. You are not a Sanatani till you do Amavasya Puja and Annadan. Friends, these are all the things you will become part of by becoming a member of Bharat Marg. We will recommend you highly to become a member of Bharat Marg, and in the process support us also, because we need your support. Also, friends, we take you for pilgrimage around Bharat, north, west, east, south, wherever you want to go for Tirtha Yatra. These are all private luxury trips, where you can go with your parents, children, and we say the stories to you, take you everywhere, and make you feel what Sanatan is all about. And our Sanatan is not a mythology, our Sanatan is history. So you will know about it. And to know more, and to become the part of the pilgrimage trips what we take, or go anywhere in the Tirtha Yatra, do WhatsApp us for any questions for +1 647 964 4790, and also stay connected with us and join us in the Tirtha Yatras. Also, friends, we do send one dharmic message every day. Every day you get it, and in the language of your choice. All you have to do is send us a message to +1 647 964 4790, and you can get the one dharmic message, and you can stay connected to the roots of Sanatan. We will highly recommend you. Hope you enjoyed the Bhagavan Sanatan in Bhagavan Ram's way. That is the topic of the today. And please, friends, see this video again and again, because it's very important that for Sanatan to live, we Sanatan to flourish, we have to take see Sanatan in the purest form, the as said by, or as showcased by Bhagavan Ram. Hope you enjoy it. Comment, share, and we will love to hear from you. And looking forward to talk to you soon. Jai Sri Ram, friends. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram.